Hey guys, so here with another tip. I'm going to show you how to save some money by refilling your own Juul pods. The standard Juul vape over here. I actually ran this over with my car, but I managed to salvage it. Nothing happened to it. That's why it's all scratched up. Anyway, to refill your pods, you don't really need to be very careful about them. I mean, they will break if you totally abuse them, but they're not really going to break if you're trying to take them apart, carefully. So all you got to do is either, pry it off right here with like a guitar pick or something, or, just use your nail just like this. Just go lift one side and then just lift the other. See, it comes apart easily. And then here's the gasket that goes on top right here. See? So, let's take these, put this aside, and I already refilled this. I was actually making this video, but it didn't save the video. But it's the same process. And you take your juice, and you see that little line right there, where right here, this line right there. So you want to make sure you fill below that line. So usually I fill to about where the little hooks over here are for the pod. So add a little more on there like that, and then just put your gasket back on. See, nothing's surgical about this, just be careful. So once you get the hang of this, you be able to refill in about a minute. Okay, so just little napkin, clean it up, and then just go ahead and make sure that the two little foam pad things are in there, and then just close them up. So just give it a little wipe. I mean, I haven't come across any pods that don't leak, so I get a little bit of leakage, but not too much. And then the contacts here, you want to come over here with a Q-tip, just give them a quick clean. And sometimes if your Juul is not activating when you take a drag, you might want to go ahead and bend these down a little bit, to make better contact. And then your Juul vape, I'm going to go ahead and clean the contacts at least, once a day, because the pots do leak, even the official ones. And so after a while you'll get some liquid between the contacts and the little pins right there, and so when you take a drag it won't actually warm up the element as good. There's another aftermarket pod, same process. Just go ahead and take it apart like that, and then just refill it. So just like that. Alright, so here's some juice. So now the next thing that we got to do is we got to purge the air from the vaping chamber in this pod. So what you're going to need is just a piece of napkin, regular napkin, about a dime size piece. Just a piece of it, like that. And then you want to cut this in half. And then just roll it up, not too tight, because you still want air to be able to pass through. But just so that it fits in the hole right there. And again, this one. See, so just kind of push them in there. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to take a couple, two drags on this, maybe 2 or 3. And that should purge the air. That way, when you put it on your Juul and use it, you don't get a bunch of liquid in your mouth, that nasty kind of bittery taste of the nicotine. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So see, so once you it's going to be a little wet like that, but that's going to prime it, and it's going to make sure that when you put it in your Juul and you take a drag, that the liquid doesn't come up through the mouthpiece. So here we go. So see, very clean sound. No juice is coming through. You know, you don't have that the liquid over here on the mouthpiece. See, it's brand new, just like a bought one. I haven't seen this in any of the tutorials that I saw. You know, most of the ones that I saw were like really involved processes, like 15-20 minutes. But really, you know, it's about a minute to refill it. Once you get the hang of it, you know, you'll do it in about a minute. You know, every morning I refill my Juul, and I'm set for the day. So I hope that you guys like this tip and that you guys use it. It's really useful. It saved me a lot of money, you know, buying the official pods. You get one of these juice bottles for about 10-15 bucks online, or $20 from your local vape shop. You know, and they got all the flavors that you want, and 55 milligram is about the 5% Juul official pod. The flavor in these is not as strong as the Juul ones, but you know, you got to try other different brands. You know, this one's not, it's not as strong in the flavor department. Uh, but you know, there are other ones, and I really like this tip. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Recommend it to your friends, and yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.